Tell us what happened, John.
So we were up early this morning, decided to get up before everybody else, and it seemed to pay off, aside from Ryan putting dry socks on, getting about 200 yards from camp and smoking those socks. But we got out, I don't know, about 2.5 miles from camp. We started seeing some caribou. We saw a grizz kind of run on the backside of this knoll on the other side of where we wanted to go. It wasn't too long after that we saw a couple of hunters behind us. Shots rang out, so we just kept going, kind of paralleling the river. And then all of a sudden Brian saw 2 or 3 shapes in the distance, probably 2,000 yards, 1,900 yards, and confirmed the one was a caribou bull. So we decided to put a sneak on them because we had seen a cow on the knoll to the left, so we knew there were probably boo on the other side of that knoll. Walked into them. We overshot them. They made the appearance like they were heading towards the river. Couldn't see them initially. We turned. Ryan spotted them. They were around 500 yards. Decided to put a sneak in on them. The wind was absolutely perfect. We circled around the wind, kept them upwind the whole time. We got them within about 400 yards, about 350 yards, and then we were stuck on the other side of a pond. Decided to cowboy up, cross the pond. That sucked, but we crossed the pond, got on the other side of the pond, snuck in a little bit, decided to hit the knees and do a little hands and knees crawling, about another, I don't know, 60 to 80 yards or so. Got into a shooting position. Ryan's bull was just sitting there looking at us like no care in the world. We decided to flag it. He didn't care for that. He didn't like the white flag. And then all of a sudden the second bull materialized. They started spooking. We kind of scrambled, tried to get about any sort of higher ground, which might have been all of 18 inches within 30 yards of there. Got on our packs, trying to flag them. They managed to stop. Ranged. I got mine ranged at 190. He wasn't steady on my pack, so I came up onto the shooting stick. Nice solid. Following. Ryan was following the other one. Ranged him again. He was just under, like 190. Sent it. He went down immediately. And just then Ryan's bull decides he's going to start zigzagging. So I came over on top of Ryan, started ranging.
Then what happened, Ryan?
Yeah, so it's pretty dynamic at that point in time because his bull dropped immediately. The other bull was zigzagging around, would come close and move away. There was a cow moving back and forth behind him. He was calling out ranges. I was trying to move as the bull would move around. I was trying to move left and right of different shrubs. He stopped, got ready to shoot, but he moved again too soon. I kind of saw the direction he was going, and he would stop every probably, 20 yards or so. He would just kind of stop. So trying to anticipate it, I had a good shooting lane, and I was just hoping he would stop in it, and he did. And Sean called out the yardage. He was right at 350, quartering to me at 350. So had a good stable position though, not worried about it at all. I could keep the reticle on him. So pulled the trigger. He took about 3 steps and dropped in a puddle. You could see the splash behind him, never moved after that.
What are we doing now?
Packing meat, man. We're packing meat. So we've got pretty much everything on both bulls minus heads and rib cages.
Turn so I can see it, Ryan. That's meat. Neat.
Mine's all concealed.